Hello, I'm Councillor David Gilroy, Cathaoirleach Meath County Council, and said to just do a small video just to update you on what's happened this week, what happened today, what the plan is into the future with regards to the County Development Plan. So we had been scheduled to attend the County Development Plan meeting this week. It was to run from this morning up until next Friday, and we were to discuss all the submissions that were based around the County Development Plan and how the county will develop over the next number of years. But obviously, in light of the COVID situation in Meath and nationally, it was decided to adjourn the meeting this morning. So I proposed a motion that we would do that, seeking clarity from the Minister and also awaiting legislation that would allow us to hold the meetings online, or a blended option. So that requires legislation, and that is something that is obviously we have to await for to be not only signed in, which has happened, but also to be rolled out and put into law. So that's something that happened today. We adjourned in the interest, as I say, of public health, the health of the people who work in the council, the people who work in the Solstice Centre, and the elected members ourselves. So everybody really is in agreement that the right thing to do was to do that. This does not mean that the County Development Plan stops. There's still, it'll be rescheduled. So once that legislation comes into effect, then what we'll be able to do is to hold the meetings in an online option, as well as a present in the room option. Currently, we're not allowed to do that. So we will need to discuss this at our November meeting, which takes place on the 2nd of November, and we will have to amend our standing orders to allow that to happen. So the plan is that we will move to reconvene this meeting, the County Development Plan meeting, sometime around the middle of November. Now, that is subject, of course, to how the COVID restrictions and guidelines evolve over the coming weeks, months. And it's something, of course, that we are very, very anxious to adhere to, and we would encourage you to adhere to. I know that it's very important that we continue to do the simple things, do the things that we've been asked to do. We wash our hands, wear our masks, adhere to social distancing guidelines. These, I think, the rules are not there to kind of make people's lives more difficult than they need to be. They really are there to stop the spread of the virus, and we all have our own personal responsibility around that, and to kind of keep an eye on ourselves and keep an eye on each other. Just to remind you, of course, that the COVID team here in the local authority, in Meath County Council, still is here, still is working on your behalf, and are here to support you, as are the groups right across our county in the communities. So we remain in this together, and we intend to emerge together, and we intend everybody to emerge with us. So let's just keep that in mind, and let's keep an eye on each other, and let's just would ask you, please just do as you're asked at this time. We're absolutely aware that it's difficult, but in the long term it is the right thing to do, and I think we all agree on that. So thank you very much, and stay safe and mind yourself.